Today we're embarking on a journey, a hardcore journey. In this video, we're going to be defeating every single boss in Minecraft 1.19, and that includes the Warden. But there's only one problem. We just spawned in. This is a video that no one asked for, but I'm doing it anyways. Here we go. I actually can't remember what attempt this is. Okay, we spawned in. But here's the thing. There are so many Minecraft hardcore series out there, and I'm willing to bet that you've seen all the tedious and boring Minecraft early game stages. No one cares that you went into this small ass cave and mined 5 pieces of iron, which is why I'm going to shorten it down. I collected some stone. I collected some iron. I almost died. I have a bucket. Oh, what's this? I have some iron shit. I committed genocide. See what I mean? Boring. Now we have full iron and we're infiltrating a village. Here's an iron golem, and there goes half my health. Early game segment completed. Now I actually ran into an interesting bug. There were ghost chunks of the nether polluting my world, and since I couldn't find a fix for this online, and I was also using Badlion client at the time, I did the only reasonable thing, and switched to Lunar client. You know, the superior client. After that, I went in search of a cave, but little did I know, my mental state was about to be pushed to its limit. You see, my least favorite biome in all of Minecraft is the jungle biome. The green, the vastness, the green, the lag you experience, the green, the sheer ugliness, and above all, it's fucking green. Everywhere I looked, there was jungle. I found a plains biome, but guess what was beyond it? More jungle. The jungle consumed the land. It seemed like there was no end in sight. I was surrounded. There was no way out. Oh my gosh, a cave. My descent into madness made me forget the main reason I went exploring in the first place. Diamonds. Yeah, not even close. Fuck off. Now cue the mining montage. After acquiring full diamond armor, it was now time to venture into the nether. What horrors would await me in this hellish dimension? Only one way to find out. The prospect of death lurked behind every corner. If I was stupid enough, which I am, this could very well be the end of my Minecraft hardcore world. Fortunately, I'm a Minecraft veteran. Look at this shit. I found a bastion using pro strats. Hang on, I'll get this achievement eventually. Just give me a little bit of time. I'm slightly rusty. I made my way into the bastion and proceeded to steal gold from the piglins. Needless to say, they were not happy about it, so I had to bribe them with their own gold. Idiots. I traded until I got a stack of ender pearls and went in search of a nether fortress. Another dangerous structure which could very well be the end of my hardcore. Shut the fuck up, I'm the best. I don't die. Now since we're trying to kill all the bosses, I'm going to try and gather wither skulls while farming blaze rods. A foolish idea. After all, wither skulls are some of the most mind-numbing items to grind for. It took me 33 withers to get my first skull, which isn't even that bad, but the problem was these absolute fucks refused to spawn. So after gathering the blaze rods, I left the nether with 1 skull and went in search of the stronghold. Instead, I found a village and ended up getting sidetracked for like half an hour. After breaking into the stronghold, I acquired a godbook from the library and found that the end portal had no eyes in it. It needed 12 and I only had 11. Remember how I said I found a village? Well, I left a decent bit of my items in it, including the blaze powder. I had to walk back to the village. On the bright side, I set up my enchantment table in the library and got really lucky with my enchants. Now I just need to find a tall black guy. You don't even want to know how long it took me to find an enderman. It took me 2 Minecraft days. In the process of searching, I found a large network of mountains, and this rang bells inside my head. My ancient city detector went off the charts. After all, ancient cities typically generate in mountainous areas. There could very well be one under the land I stood on, but I wasn't trying to find out. After completing the portal, it was time to defeat the Ender Dragon. But first, I had to switch off of Lunar Client. You see, Lunar Client has a bug where the Ender Dragon's health bar doesn't show up. So that's right, within the space of 10 minutes, I had switched from Badlion to Lunar to Fabric. I just thought I'd include that in case you were wondering why the HUD looked different. I also switched texture packs. If you prefer Fateful, just let me know in the comments. And now, it was time to defeat the Ender Dragon. I had been practicing one cycling for the last 2 days, and it was finally time to put it into action. If I failed this one cycle, I'd have to tower up to each pillar and probably die and look stupid in the process. And then it began. The Ender Dragon Perch. I ignited the first bed. No damage. What the fuck was that? The second one. Oh my gosh, there goes a quarter of its health. I'm the best in the game. I ended up failing the one cycle and had to finish the job with a sword, but let's just pretend like that didn't happen. I proceeded to steal the Ender Dragon's child and made my way to the outer end islands, where I skillfully maneuvered over to each island, killed shulkers for shit, that's hard to say, looted the chests for god loot, and copped an elytra. I was now a god capable of killing my enemies from the skies. Next up on the agenda, the Wither. I needed to venture back into the Nether and gather the remaining skulls, but before I did that, I traded with villagers to get mending on my elytra and the rest of my armor. Look at these fucking sticks. Look at these potatoes. Oh, what's that? There's a villager outpost nearby. Yeah, I ended up getting sidetracked again, but it would be worth it, as initiating the raid would allow me to acquire totems of undying, which would make me invincible. Plus I needed them for the warden anyways. You'll see why later. The fight was not easy, but I prevailed, and I acquired a totem of undying. However, something doesn't feel right. I just can't seem to put my finger on it. There we go. Much better. With Obama in my corner, I knew I had become unstoppable. I made my way back to the fortress and killed a shit ton of withers. Even with a looting tree sword, I was pushed to the brink of insanity. Why are these fucking skulls so rare? At one point, I tried to style on these bitches but ended up falling in the lava. I started to panic. I had no blocks in my inventory. Oh shit. Like I said before, my stupidity was about to get me killed. But something happened. Something miraculous. I wasn't taking damage. How could this be? That's right. Obama. He was right there in my left hand, giving me strength to prevail. It totally wasn't the fire protection 4 leggings I had on. After killing 90-something withers, I had acquired the final 2 skulls needed to summon the Wither. I headed back into the overworld and decided to spawn it in the open. A foolish idea, but I had already cheesed the Ender Dragon, so why not make this fight a challenge? And shit, it was a challenge. I had to pop gapples, run away. I genuinely thought I was about to die. What did I say before? I'm a Minecraft veteran. I was just letting the Wither think he was winning. With one final blow from my sword, the Wither was vanquished. Whereas some mortal men would feel a sense of accomplishment after defeating the Wither, I sunk my head in despair, knowing what came next. Knowing that the next challenge would be my greatest challenge yet. This time, my hardcore world was in true danger of being lost forever.
Oh, shiver my timbers!
Because I refused to fight the warden with a bow like an absolute pussy, I was going to need a shit ton of totems, and I'm talking a shit ton of totems. Good thing I had found a pillager outpost, but there was one problem. Remember the first raid I did? Yeah, well, all the villagers from that village died. I'm not sure how. Anyways, so I had to find another village of hopeless souls to endanger. And that's exactly what I did. For the next hour, or what seemed like an eternity, I fought endless waves of raids led by pillagers, and I soon started to grow a deep-seated hatred for one mob. Vexes. I despise Vexes. Did you know that some of them can spawn with an enchanted iron sword and do almost half of your health in one hit? Fuck you. I acquired a modicum of totems after each successful raid and made new friends in my journey, who would unfortunately succumb to the endless hordes of enemies. Rest in peace, my good friends. Their sacrifices, however, were not in vain. because I had soon amassed an entire inventory of Obama totems, and my power increased substantially. I had acquired power in the form of the Elytra, my armor, my weapons, and my Obama totems. And now, it was finally time. Time to go netherite mining. So yeah, maybe I did procrastinate slightly, just a little bit. But in this case, it's a form of productive procrastination, so I'll let it slide. It's my video, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Netherite mining would also push my mind to its limits. Ancient debris formed in the depths of hell. It would make sense that this ore is so truly evil in every way. You mine for 30 minutes and find nothing. Then as you're about to give up, you find it, your first ancient debris. Oh my gosh, so you keep mining for another 30 minutes, and then holy shit, a tree vein, so much ancient debris. But that's where you're absolutely wrong, because you're sinking so much fucking time for no reward. God damn it, why is there lava here? Holy fuck. Truly evil. After mining for an hour, I had acquired 26 ancient debris. And again, that 1 hour felt like fucking 5 hours. Kill me now. Now I know what you're thinking. You idiot, netherite armor isn't going to save you against the warden. The warden's attacks ignore armor. Firstly, fuck you. Secondly, the warden may ignore armor, but he won't ignore my sword. After all, a netherite sword does more damage than a diamond sword. So why didn't you stop after 4 netherite? So that I'd never have to go to the nether again. You think I enjoy netherite mining? I was just trying to get it out of the way, but I failed. And now I have to go back again. I only got 26 out of 44. God damn it. With my god sword forged from the fires of the nether and enchanted with some of the best enchants in the game, it was finally time to defeat the warden. Remember how I said my ancient city detector went off around these mountains? I was still convinced that there was a deep dark biome below them housing an ancient city. I took flight into the skies between the mountains searching for an opening, and I found it. Could this be the cave? It was between the mountains and went pretty deep. It had to have been. Why are there so many mobs? Holy shit. What's this? Oh no. Oh no is right, bitch. There it was, the ancient city, infested with shriekers, and therefore, wardens. It was time. I was trembling in fear. I went into my inventory to grab my... where are my Obamas? Well, shit. I had forgotten my Obama totems. Looks like we won't be fighting the warden today. I had to go back and get the shulker box. I swear I didn't do this on purpose. I'm just that stupid. Take 2. I flew straight into the belly of the beast and searched for an adequate spot to fight this monster. Right here, maybe. Oh shit. Oops. I had set off a shrieker. You know the saying, 3 shrieks and you're dead. Okay, maybe no one says that, but still. I found a nice area and carved out a piece of the wall. I filled my inventory with Obama totems. It was time. Time for this hardcore world to end? Maybe. No. Time for me to vanquish this demon. I approached the shrieker and began setting it off. 3, 2, 1.
My beans, nigga!
He spawned. I rushed back to the area I had dug out. He ran up to me and I drew my sword and the deathmatch begun. Obama after Obama. Swing after swing. I even fucked up my hotkeys, almost died at some points. I just kept swinging, creating this bitch out. It seemed like it would go on forever. I had done it. I had demolished the strongest boss in all of Minecraft, in hardcore mode. I was finally the apex predator. The monster of the depths was brought to its knees by me. All the bosses in Minecraft had been defeated. Wait a minute. What do you mean it's a boss? I was wrong. The final boss wasn't defeated. One remained. A creature that lurked in the depths of the ocean. It made sense now. The ocean. 80% of the ocean has not yet been explored. I would have to fight this creature in its own domain. Land dweller versus sea dweller, and it had the advantage. This was the one true boss of Minecraft. My one true nemesis. Our battle would be legendary, and this one would surely pose a threat to my hardcore world.